Hi friends, in this session we study about the conic section, and conic section we basically study about the circle. So first I would like to explain what is conic section. So look at here, this is the Vad Yantra of Lord Shiva. It is also called the Damru. So look at here, there are two cones are mounted to each other on vertex. This is the vertex of both the cones. So through this model I would like to explain about the conic section. So look at here, I have drawn one figure, line diagram of this Damru figure, or you can see here there are two cones are mounted on each other on vertex. The upper cone is called the upper nape. The upper cone is called the upper nape and the lower cone is called the lower nape. So look at here, this green line is called the axis of this conic section, and this line is called the generating line. Here it is a pen by which we are cutting this cone. So the angle between axis and the generating line is called the semi-vertical angle of the cone. So this is our semi-vertical angle. It is also denoted by alpha. And the angle between axis and plane is called the beta angle. This angle is called the beta angle. Look at here in this, if we have to cut the circle from this cone, so we have to take this perpendicular to the axis. This plane we have to take the perpendicular to the axis. So here it is the 90 degree. So beta is 90 degree here, and this semi-vertical angle is always less than 90 degree. It is always acute angle. So look at here, I would just like to explain that if alpha is smaller than beta, alpha is always smaller than or equal to beta, it may be, but beta is equal to 90 degree. So it represents circle. It represents circle. And the eccentricity of circle is always 0. Eccentricity of circle is always 0. Now look at here in these figures, you will see this the circle, the conic section. You look at here, it is circle, it is the ellipse, and this one is the parabola, and finally it is a hyperbola. So we will study this all about in our coming sessions. So here we only study about the circle. So first I would like to define circle. It is a path locus of a variable point which is always equidistant from a fixed point, which is called the center of circle, and the distance between the fixed point and the variable point is called the radius of the circle. So this is the definition of circle. There is a variable point I take here. This is our variable point P, and this variable point, the path of this variable point is called the circle, which is always equidistant from a fixed point. Fixed point is the center of the circle, which is at origin here. So this distance is always constant for this variable point. So the path of this variable point is called the circle. Distance from this variable point to the fixed point is called the radius of the circle. So as per the definition I have explained here. Now there are in coordinate geometry, there are two forms of circle. One is the standard form of circle, and another one is the general form of circle. So what is the standard form of circle? I would like to explain first. The equation of circle in which the center lies on origin is called standard form of circle. Where the center of the circle lies on origin is called the standard form of the circle. So here in standard form we derive the formula how we get this equation x square plus y square is equal to a square. Here a is the radius of the circle. Now I would like to explain about how we get this equation. So look at here, this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis, this is our origin, and it is our circle for which we have to find out the equation. This is the variable point P. In the coordinate of variable point, we assume that it is x and y. It is x and y, the coordinate of this point, and the radius of circle is a, we assume. So first I would like to meet these points, origin and P. So this is our radius, or the radius is we assume it is radius is a of this circle. Now I draw a perpendicular on x-axis from P So we see what happens there again. Draw one perpendicular line. And this point is called, we give some name to this is M. So here look at here, we get a triangle PMO, the triangle PMO, where angle PMO is 90 degree. So here we get a right angle triangle OMP, or the PMO is a right angle triangle where angle M is 90 degree. So by the Pythagoras theorem, we try to find out this equation. Look at here, the distance of OM would be x, because the xy is the coordinate of point P. So the distance from distance of OM, distance between OM is x, and PM would be y, because the along y axis. So we take this y. So we have x and y, and this OP is A. So by Pythagoras theorem, in triangle PMO, angle PMO is equal to 90 degree. By Pythagoras theorem, we know that the square of the side opposite to right angle is equal to the sum of the square of other two sides in right angle triangle. So here OP square, just a moment, here OP square is equal to OM square plus PM square. So here OP, you see it is A, so A square, OM is x, which is x square here, PM is y, so PM square means y square. So look at here, x square plus y square is equal to A square. So we got here equation x square plus y square is equal to A square. So in this way we could find out the derivation of standard form of circle. So here if we know only the radius of the circle, we could easily find out the equation of that circle. Thank you.